All right, let's go ahead and get started with the third chapter in Unit 6, Mortgage Application Process. Our objectives for today: I will compute the monthly cost for paying for a house, and I will understand the research that is necessary before you purchase a home. Here is the vocabulary for this particular unit. Make sure that you've gone through all of the vocabulary before you get started on the video. So for example 1, it says Heather is planning on buying a home. She has some money put away for a down payment already. She sees a home she would like. She computes that she would need to borrow about $190,000 from the bank over a 30-year period at an APR of 6.4%. What will her total interest be over the 30 years? So step 1, we need to find the monthly payment. And in order to find the monthly payment, we need 3 bits of information. We need the principal, which is the $190,000. We need the rate as a decimal, so it's going to be 0.064. And we need the time, which is going to be 30 years. When we plug in our monthly payment formula, which we already learned, go ahead and pull that formula out so you can put it into your calculator. We find that the monthly payment is $1,188.46. Now, one thing I would recommend, there is a function within the TI-83s where you can actually put the program in there. You can actually program the formula into it so that you don't have to keep putting in all of the parentheses, the division, all of that stuff. The formula is already basically put in by you, and so then it just asks for this general information. I'd strongly recommend that you do that with about 7 of the formulas that we've been doing. More specifically here, we'll need about 2 of them for this unit. If you need any help with getting that done, please contact me separately and I will help you program those into your calculators. So, monthly payment $1,188.46. Step 2 is to multiply the monthly payment by the number of payments. So in this case, there's 30 years, there's 12 months in a year, so we're looking at 360 payments. 360 times the 1188.46, I end up with a total of $427,845.60. Finally, the last step, step 3, is to subtract the principal. So looking at that, we have our $427,845.60 minus the $190,000 in principal. And wow, look at this. $237,845.60 in interest alone paid on this 30-year account. So literally we're paying more in interest for this loan than we are for principal. All right, please press pause, solve this, check your understanding. When you're ready, come back and we'll complete it together. Okay, it says Don and Barbara Weinstein are looking for a home in which they would have to borrow P dollars. So the principal is just telling us so far that it's P dollars. If they take out a 30-year loan, so we know that the time is 30 years, and they have a monthly payment equal to M. Their interest, what is their interest? I, algebraically. So the first thing we need is, we're looking at for the interest, and the interest is whatever the monthly payment is times 360. How did we get the 360? 30 years again. 30 times 12 months in a year gives us the 360. So 360 times whatever that monthly payment is, which we know here is M, minus P, which is the principal or the amount that we borrowed. All right, example 2. Jessica and Daryl Delaware are looking at a house and they contracted the tax assessor to find out what property taxes would be in their town. The tax is based on the square footage and other features of the house. The classified ad describes the house shown below. What is the annual property tax if the tax rate is 0.89? So the first thing we're going to do, we're actually going to look, here are the qualities of the house. This is the classified ad. Here are the rates that the tax assessor uses to calculate the tax. So we're literally going to go through each one of these individually and calculate how much the tax will be. So we know that it's a 2-story. We're going to leave that alone for just a second. It's a 2.5 bath. Now, notice on the left-hand side, it's structural rates per square foot. So for those, it's going to give you a square footage, and you need to multiply that by its rate. But on the right-hand side, it's just a flat rate. So if it has it, that's what they get for it. And in this case, first off, $0 for the first bathroom, $100 for an extra full bathroom, and $50 for a half bathroom. Well, we have 2.5 bathrooms, and so we're looking at $150. How did I get that? 0 for the first bathroom, 100 for the second full bathroom, and 50 for the half bathroom. And what I would recommend is, as you're going through these, check them off. Second, we have a fireplace. Well, coming down here, fireplace, and I'm going to put a lot of just initials here, is $125. Check. We have a basement. Now, why does the basement matter? The basement matters because here with a 2-story, if we look at it, it says first floor over basement. So we need to know how big that first floor is. So we're going to kind of read through it, go a little bit out of order here. So as I go through right here, I see that the first floor is 600 square feet. So I'm going to take that 600 square feet, and I'm going to do some of these calculations over to the right, and I'm going to multiply it by $3 per foot. So I know that the first floor is $1,800. So the first floor is taken care of, the basement is taken care of. So now let's go back to where we were. We have CAC. Now what could CAC mean? Let's look at our list. Going down on the flat rate, if you go almost to the bottom, it stands for central air conditioning. It does have central air conditioning, so for the central air conditioning, they're going to be charged based on $200 rate. Next, we have a 30 by 30 deck. Now, just a hint for you here, if it's giving you measurements, you should be looking on the left-hand side of your rate chart. So if I come down here, there is a deck, and I get 50 cents for every square foot. So I need to take the 30 times the 30, and I get that it's 900 square feet at 50 cents a square feet equals $450 for the deck. And now the deck is done. I'm going to erase some of this, clean it up again. Next, we have 3/4 of an acre. Well, 3/4 can also be written as 0.75. Remember, there are 3/4. If you have 3/4 out of a dollar, it's 75 cents, so it's 0.75 times, right here, it's $1,000 per acre. So when we multiply that, we get $750. And that's for our 3/4 acre. We've already taken care of the first floor, so let's go to the next line. 1,500 square foot second floor. So if we look here, it's $2.25 for the second floor, and I have 1,500 square feet. So I have a total there of $3,375. And that's for this second floor. Okay, next I have a 20 by 20 dormer. So 20 times 20 is 400. The dormer is right here on the left-hand side at $1. So it is $400 for the dormer. I have 11 by 21 foot garage. I'm sorry, 12 by 21 foot garage. And 12 by 21, I'm looking at 252. Over here, $1 per square foot. So it's $252 for the garage. I have a 16 by 32 foot vinyl pool. So 16 by 32 vinyl pool. And if I look at that, it's 75 cents for each. So that equals 512 times the 0.75, which is $384 for the pool. Last, it has gas heat, which is $700. Now, last step, I need to go ahead and add all of these values together. So I'm going to take, I apologize, I want to make sure it's all written out well. I'm going to take all of these values here and I am going to add them together. And I'm going to erase this so that we can do one more calculation. When I add everything together, I actually get $8,586. Now, if we think back, remember the tax rate? It was 0.89. So I'm going to take that 8586 and multiply it by 0.89, and I find that the taxes are going to be $7,641.54. A little bit of a long one there, but it's a good one to do. All right, please press pause, solve this, come back when you're ready. All right, the assessed value of a home is $A. The tax rate as a decimal is R$. So when we multiply those together, it gives us our property tax. All right, example 3, it says Kevin and Kathy Mackin have a mortgage with the National Trust Bank. The bank requires that they have homeowners insurance, property taxes, and mortgage in one monthly payment. Their monthly mortgage is $1,233.56. It says they're semi-annual. That means it happens 2 times per year, which equals 6 months for each period, is 5206. So we're going to say 5206 divided by 6 because I'm trying to get what 1 month would be. And if half of a year covers 6 months, and that is half of year payment, I need to divide it by 6 to get what 1 month is. And then their annual homeowner's insurance bill is $1,080. I need to get that to a month, so I'm dividing it by 12. When I do all these calculations, I end up with $1,233.56 plus $867.67 plus $90. So the total payment is $2,191.23. Go ahead, press pause, solve this, come when you're ready to come back. All right, here we have a monthly payment plus an annual property tax. So it is property tax divided by 12 plus a quarterly homeowner's insurance. Each quarter covers 3 months. So we're gonna do